Okay, so hi angels, welcome back to today's video. As you can see, I'm barefaced, my hair is currently wet. I have just dyed my hair because it was atrocious. The roots were like so dark, like the roots were the colour that I've dyed it, so yeah. And I'm also praying that this little thing here works because I spent 10 quid on it, okay? I'm trying to get into my YouTube era, and so yeah, so I'm going to quickly put my hair up and then get onto my skincare. And I need to be quick because Celebrity Traitor's on tonight and I ain't missing it. I want to know who's been murdered. I've got a feeling it's Charlotte, but we'll figure it out together, guys. Okay, so I'll be back in a minute. Oh my god, I've literally just sprayed, because obviously I've just had a shower, so I've just sprayed this all over my body and god, it makes me almost cough everywhere. Anyway, so I'm going to do my skincare. I'm not going to do like a full face of makeup today, but I am going to explain why I have been gone, because as we can obviously tell, I'm not very good at uploading every single week. I'm just not good at it. So yeah, so I'm going to do for my skincare today a bit of the rose toner by Boots, because I think Boots should just sponsor me at this point because half my shit that I have is all by Boots. So, where have I been? That's what you all want to know, and there's only one answer. My autism. I have never really talked about my autism. Well, I do on my Snapchat and everywhere, but like I don't really speak about it that often. Because I used to find it really embarrassing, like being autistic. Like I used to feel like it was just, like weird, like I didn't like it, so I just never brought it up. I think I'm gonna go with this as my base today, the Nivea Soft Cream. If you used to watch all my old videos, I used to use this all the time as well. So I have these things called autistic burnout, which basically is the same as depression. So I got misdiagnosed with depression years ago, and given tablets, and it made me feel really numb, like I couldn't feel anything. Little to find out, I was never depressed in the first place. I had autistic burnouts, and autistic burnouts are hell. That's the only way I can actually describe having one. So what is an autistic burnout? So it mimics all the same symptoms as depression, but the only difference is burnout, there's nothing you can take to like get rid of it. Like with like depression, you can take a tablet and you can feel better again. Autism's not like that. Like you can't just magically take a pill and feel better. So with my autism, I've been like, for the last 3 weeks I've been in bed every single day. My routine has been terrible. I've only just reset my body clock. Sorry, I just need to do my hands. This is also this is autism and OCD, so I have 2 spray bottles everywhere because I have a deep fear of contamination. So yeah, it's really fun. You know what? I'm gonna grab my MacBook and we're gonna go through autistic burnout, because I'm not very good at explaining things. Okay, so just bear with me. Is this still on? Yeah. Just this is all new. I don't like how it's just hanging off of me. Let me move it. Is that better? Oh, maybe I should have done that in the first place. Let me get this up and then I will tell you. Okay, I found it. So this is, you can't really see it, but like I have just googled it. Well, not Google, I did a Pinterest because it was easier. So misdiagnosis Monday, depression versus autistic burnout. Depression is typically responds well to behavioural activation, I think that is. Intense sense of worthlessness. I'm not good at pronouncing some words, okay, so just bear with me. Negative thoughts about the self, world and future. Negative thoughts may respond well to CBT. Persistent depressive moods lasting at least 2 weeks. Loss of pleasure, sleep changes, suicidality. And then this is autistic burnout. Behavioural activation may become worse. Increased sensory sensitivities. Attempts to reframe negative thoughts may increase shame. Benefits from rest, sensory detox time, unmasking and time in special interest. Typical onset after busy season with high sensory and social demands. Chronic exhaustion, loss of skills, and then this is how it's usually misdiagnosed. So the middle part, I don't know if you can see it, like here, is the misdiagnosed, like how it can be misdiagnosed. So appetite changes, socially withdrawals, lack of motivation, concentration difficulties, executive functioning difficulties, reduction of slowing down of physical movements, tearfulness, emotionally upset more easily, sense of emptiness, fatigue. So I have been in the trenches of hell. So that was like the thing. So I'm going to tell you what meltdowns, burnout and shutdowns now are, because it's cool to get to know someone who has autism, I think. Meltdowns, an emotional explosion caused by sensory and or emotional overstimulation. Meltdowns can involve crying, screaming, arguing, yelling, aggressive and or self-injurious behaviour. Sometimes autistic people can have more subtle versions of meltdowns that look more like panic attacks. Burnout, a long-term state of executive dysfunction and sensory emotional dysregulation. Burnout can be caused when an autistic person is in an environment that doesn't meet their needs. Symptoms include lethargy, frequent non-verbal episodes, deteriorating hygiene and an inability to do basic tasks. And then a shutdown is an emotional implosion in an autistic person caused by sensory and or emotional overstimulation. Shutdowns can involve crying, being unable to speak, so going non-verbal, and becoming stiff and immobile and trying to hide. So, you know, like it's not that easy. Like I've been in bed for the last 3 weeks because everything's just been too much for me. So that meant nothing got done. I hadn't painted my nails in like 4 weeks. Haven't uploaded videos. I went through this state of dissociation where I felt like I was looking through my life with like a magnifying glass. It's like I'm going through the motions of life, but I'm not actually there, if that makes any sense. Like, I know that's very common with people with autism, ADHD, I'm pretty sure like bipolar, borderline personality disorder, you know, all the neurodivergent kind of things, mental illnesses basically. And I feel like I used to be so embarrassed to like talk about being autistic because I got bullied at school, for God's sake, for being autistic, for being different, for being fucking weird. Like, why would I want to talk about that to you guys when I already know what society thinks of me? So I've masked my whole life. And I think masking can sometimes become exhausting, which then leads to burnout. So it's just a toxic cycle, isn't it, really? Anyways, let's get on with my makeup because I really don't have much time. I've got, let's see how long I've got. Okay, so I've got 2 hours. Okay, sorry guys, I'm on a really tight schedule today. So yeah, that's basically where I have been. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it because it's true. That's where I've been. I've been in the pits of hell. Let me grab that. I'm going to put on some Carmex lip balm, I think. There's literally barely anything in it. Usually I would use this, but I don't think there's much in that, and I don't want to use it all up because it is my favourite and I can't find it anywhere else. So what am I going to use instead? Oh God, my makeup drawer is a fucking mess. Oh, I'm going to use this one instead. I got this from Temu and it's actually really good brow gel. God, I almost forgot what I was saying then. I tinted my brows yesterday. It's not even doing anything. Is it doing anything? I don't know. I don't really want to put loads of makeup on because obviously I've just had a shower. So it seems kind of pointless. Pardon me, I can't stop burping. Obviously, I'm gonna just put this on and see if anything comes out of it because that other one was shit and nothing came out of it. These my brows are like shaped well. Yeah, they look fine. They'll do. For my face, I'm just going to put on a tiny weeny bit of this Skin Silk Luminous Serum Foundation in the shade F2 by Revolution. Looks like this. I've actually re-bought this because it's so good. And because obviously I'm not doing a lot of makeup, like, I don't need that much, she says as she puts loads on her face. And I'm going to blend it out with my Coco Cosmetics sponge. Actually, I think it's clear on it now, but that's how old it is. But I have got a couple of good things coming up. I've got my London trip coming up in December, which I am super excited about. I've got my tattoo appointment because shock horror, I'm getting another one. Like, so I'm getting Angel here, okay, 444 here, and then on my back I'm getting the word green because you cannot tell I love the colour green. And then on my back, let me stand up and I'll show you where I'm getting it, like around like here, I'm getting the word devil, so the devil, and then underneath it 666 because it's contradiction, isn't it, with getting the angel there and then the devil. But that's just how I view myself. Like, I'm not afraid to be different, and I'm a Gemini, okay, like, we're twins, okay, like, you've got the nice side of me and the not so nice side of me. My skin was so dry. This weekend it's the Mexico Grand Prix, which is exciting. Actually it's not, because being a McLaren fan, I fucking hate that team, but unfortunately it chose me. They always find a way to fuck over my driver, don't they? With these slow pit stops, the repercussions that the other driver didn't get. Like, it's a load of bullshit. Like, I'm not even going to get started on that because I get pissed off. I like that. That actually looks really cute. Right, I'm going to quickly probably do another layer because this is not it. Okay, so I've just turned my main light on because it wasn't giving in the mirror like as it was in person, so that made no sense. It made sense to me, so I actually just went in with a topper of foundation. Where the hell is here? The Dior 1.5N Backstage foundation, because this foundation is so good but it's so expensive, so I rarely ever use it. I think my base looks quite good actually. Am I gonna do much more? Probably not, she says. I'm gonna use some of this, I think. I keep losing the bloody lid to it. You see it's literally fucking empty. But yeah, I dyed my hair because it's going into the season now where I don't like my hair to be light. I'm shit at doing my nose, like I can never do it. Anyway, this is the Sosu in the shade Cool, and I get brushed. I washed all my brushes today as well, so she's getting things put on with fresh brushes, which feels nice actually, because it's been so long. Honestly, I could yap for days. I'm a yapper. And you probably all hate that. You're probably all like, shut up, we just want to see you do your makeup. Like, God. Oh, I will tell you something, I relapsed with my vaping, guys. Oops. But I am now 2 weeks free, so, you know, like, I feel like I just needed to check that I didn't like it, and like, my body is literally rejecting nicotine, like it does not like it, so I won't be doing it ever again. And it's just a waste of my money, isn't it, really? I actually have no nicotine vapes under my bed, but I don't want them. I'm good with that, thanks, bro. I think that looks good actually. Just don't mind me, I'm talking to myself. I'm gonna actually use a bit of Hoola bronzer over the top. What else have I got to tell you? My book's finished. I think I updated you that 2-3 weeks ago, but just if I forgot. The Lured by Lies book is finished, and I've actually started my schedule for next year because I changed my schedule. I was going to do 4 books next year, 3 books next year, but I can't do that schedule. Like, that's like barely giving me any enough time to like write or like have a break. So I've got 3 books coming out next year, 3 books coming out the year later, 2027, and 1 book coming out in 2028. So yeah. I'm gonna do a little tiny mini bit of concealer. God, I don't do my makeup enough clearly, because I'm forgetting shit. Oh my god, what the hell is that? Oh, I had a big brush hair on my face. We don't need that. I'm gonna carve my brows out today as well. My mouth is literally dry as a desert. Going there as well. And just a little bit there. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera and bake using the Cherry Bake by Revolution. This is like a scam basically. It's a knockoff for the Huda one because I ain't got the money for that. Oh no. So yeah, I'm going to go off bake and then I'll be back. Promise. Okay, so I've just baked. See, it's got my face over. I'm going to hopefully do my eyes. I'm not going to do much of my eyes. I'm just going to use this Natural Collection. What shade is this? Biscuit. Just dot it over my eyes because I'm just a natural girly. I was just jamming along to Sports Car by Tate McRae. Is that her name? Tate McRae? I think that's it. I'm not good with names, okay. Oh, looks good. It'll do. My music taste is actually quite good, you know. I quite like rock bands though, like you wouldn't think it, but like I do. Right, so I use that brush and then I'm going to use this one to like blend it all out, if that makes any sense. I might do a couple of like quick shots so that you can see what I'm using, but no talking because I'm not a very interesting person. Quickly do my legs. Oh, Jesus. God, I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, I'm just gonna quickly remove all of that powder and shit that I put on. I'm literally the most boring person you'll meet. I don't do much. I rot away in bed. Oh, that's it. So you know what? Well, I don't even know if I updated you, but basically I thought I had POTS about 6 months ago, so I went to the doctors, right? Anyway, they said, oh, we think it might be Addison's disease. Okay, wait for it. Last Monday I went to hospital after doing all these tests, only to be told, no, it's not Addison's. We think it might be POTS. And I'm thinking, well, fuck you. That's what I went for in the first place, and now I've got to go through it all over again when you're gonna just do what I went for you for in the first place. It just honestly irritates me. And then here's the actual funny part. I passed out in fucking Tesco's. So shout out to Lucy, who sat and talked to me while I sat on a chair next to the carrots. Honestly, you can't write it. It's actually quite funny though, because I fainted about 2 months ago while I was on a date. I vomited on this date too. It was awful. But this date I've deleted from my memory because he was a twat. Oh, and a pathological liar too. I really picked them good, don't I? That was sarcasm. So yeah, obviously I hadn't had salt in my system for a while, and I sat on the table feeling really nauseous, put my head down, 5 minutes later, waking up on the floor at the Cozy Club. So I can't go there ever again because I know my face. How embarrassing. And I woke up and I had like the worst injuries from it. I had a head concussion from it. Shoulder was all bruised. And it was when it was like really hot too, so that didn't help. So yeah. I struggle really badly from like standing up. I can't stand up for more than 10 minutes, which is great. That looks good, doesn't it? So yeah, it's great. That was sarcasm, just to, you know, tell you what that was sarcasm. It's not great, but it's life, isn't it really? Don't know whether, I think I'm going to do a little bit of blush. Cream blush, and then I'll go with some powdered blush afterwards, because why not? I want to look pretty. I'm actually using, this was my old brand, Lucy's Cosmetics. Obviously I don't have it anymore because it failed. Yeah, I think my books is the only thing that's never failed, but that's because people actually enjoyed those, clearly. I mean, the reviews say so, so. It's not even coming off. Oh. I think I put too much on. Oops. Blend it out, guys, that's what a blender's for, innit? Maybe I won't even need to put any more on, if that's it. Yeah, I don't think I need to. I think it looks good. I look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. But I think I might vlog my days in London, because I think it might be like fun. I'm not going to put any more blush on because I put too much on. I'm going to use this collection highlight stick in this shade because it's cream, and if I've done one thing cream, I don't really want to not start doing something else not cream, if you know what I mean. So and I'm not like old me where she used to love her highlighter. Like, I just like things to look natural, so there is that. That looks good, doesn't it? Right, I'm gonna go off camera in a second and I'm gonna set my face and then while I'm also off camera I will use this Revolution, is it, or is it Collection? It's in the shade brown anyway, because I only wear brown mascara. It's like this. It's the only shape brush that I actually like, so there's that. So I'm going to set my face, because I actually use the hairdryer to set my face, and then I can also dry my hair as well. So yeah, when I do my hair I'm going to use this heat defense thingy. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I've just dried my hair. Oh my god, look how dark it is. It looks great though. So I'm going to quickly do my lips. I'm using this Natural Collection lip liner. I think it's in the shade Espresso. Yeah, it is. Not much left of it, obviously. And then I'm going to also put on this 17 Matte Up. I'll show you the colour of it. It's in this shade. And the colour is Dusty Pink. And I think then I'll be done. So I'm just going to do my lips and then I'll be back. Because I can't talk while doing that, unfortunately, and I make bizarre faces, so there's that. So that is my finished face. And yeah, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you didn't, you already know what I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Go unsubscribe, go somewhere else. You're obviously not welcome here, so go away. But otherwise, stay. I will probably upload again in another month, so yeah. Anyways, bye.